Finding a good product idea can be a challenge, but it's not impossible. If you are looking for some guidance on how to find a good product idea, you have come to the right place. In this video, we will walk you through the steps you need to take to find a good product idea. So, if you are ready to find your next big product idea, keep watching. Step 1 is identifying a need. The first step in finding a good product is to identify a need. What problem are you trying to solve? What gap are you trying to fill? To identify a need, you need to do some research, talk to your friends, family, and colleges, and see if they have any problem that they need to be solved. Surf the internet and read the blogs and forums to see what people are talking about. Once you have identified the need, you needed to come up with a solution. What can you do to solve this problem? What can you offer that's different from what's already out there? Step 2 is brainstorming your ideas. Once you have identified the need, it's time to brainstorm ideas. This is where the fun begins. Start by writing down all of your ideas that come to your mind. Don't worry about whether they are good or not. Just write them out. You can always refine them later. Once you have brainstormed a few ideas, it's time to start narrowing them down. Look for ideas that are unique, innovative, and solve a specific problem. Step 3 is validating your ideas. Validating your ideas is the most important step in finding a good product idea. Once you have come up with a few ideas, it's time to start validating them. This means doing some research to see if there is actually market for your product. To validate your idea, you need to do some market research. This includes researching your target market, your competition, and the size of the market. You can always also use surveys, focus groups, and interviews to get feedback on your ideas. This will help you to determine whether or not there is a market for your product. Step 4 is developing your ideas. Developing your ideas is also most important step because this is the main part of doing a startup. Now it's time to develop your idea. This includes creating a business plan, designing a prototype, and doing some market testing. To create a business plan, you need to determine your target market and how you are going to reach them. You also needed to determine your cost and how you are going to make money. To design a prototype, you need to create a product that meets the needs of your target market. You also need to make sure that it's feasible to manufacture and there is a market for it. Step 5 is launching your product. Once you have validated your idea, develop the product, it's time to launch your product. This includes creating a website, designing a logo, launching a marketing campaign, and getting distribution. To create a website, you need to design a website that's user friendly and looks great. You also need to make sure it's easy to navigate. To design a logo, you need to create a logo that's eye catching and represent your product well. To launch a marketing campaign, you need to come up with a marketing plan that targets your target market. This includes designing a marketing campaign, choosing the right media, and setting a budget. To get distribution, you need to find a company that's willing to distribute your product. This includes finding a distributor or retailer that's a good fit for your product. So if you are looking for a step-by-step guide on a building website, logo and business plan, and if you are looking for a my startup idea, then you can check my this video in which I have explained my product idea and business plan. And I also need a small donation from you all guys. Please donate me some money so that I can continue building products and SaaS apps. Thank you guys.